Testing, audio check, audio check. Right, we're going to begin shortly here. Let me just take care of something quick. Alright, I am back. Let's get on to some warships. We're going to start with the tier 9 cruiser Tulsa. So let's get into some battles here. Also, welcome our new moderator, Hellhound. Great to have you here, Hellhound. It's great to have new faces on the Landedkiller show. Alright, so I'm just going to post some quick links to our Discord, to Twitter, and then we should be off in our first battle. Alright, let that do its thing. Alright, so I gotta post the link here, do a quick at everybody. I'm gonna get a bot here to do this sort of stuff for me like Famu does. Alright. Here we go, into the fray of the action.
Battle starts.
Seeing some boats. Tulsa is a tier 9 cruiser in the game. It's pretty fun at the tier 9. It's got that classic Oregon City Hall there with some Des Moines guns, but only double turrets, not triples like Des Moines. So this is like one of them what if ships pretty much. They just straight up built Des Moines, but this is like a what if they build a prototype for the Des Moines class. Pretty much.
Much obliged, Commander.
Thanks, Sonia. Nice to have you.
Force detected. Herzlichen Dank.
Alright, let's get some boats. Got some enemies all the way off here. We got a Yoshino that direction. I have to take some cover behind some islands here. How's everybody's days been going? You've all been having a decent day here? Have anything decent for lunch here? I had a nice tuna melt, so that was pretty good. I don't think that's gonna hit. Alright. Gotta sneak for this island here so I have some cover. Sonia, how's it going? Sorry I'm a bit late today, folks. I've had to work like 4 12-hour shifts here, kind of day after day after day. It kind of tires you out a bit, but I'm glad to be back, and I'll be pumping out some good content on all the channels here shortly. Well, hello, Killer Takes 420. How are you doing today? You doing great? Well, it's getting better. It's getting better every day, every pass. We're getting some good ships in here. I think right now it's Pan-Asian cruisers, and then we're going to have the fiery Italian destroyers up next. Those will be coming in the game shortly. I do have one such destroyer, the Tier 6 Leon. Perhaps we'll pull her out in a little bit here. I got to play a little defensively here as we got a lot of incoming firepower at the moment. Quite a lot of it. Come on. Not a bad hit. Ooh, torpedoes. Where's that destroyer hiding? I think we're going to fit in some brawls in here today. That's that little 2v2 mode they got going on for the game. So that should be a lot of fun. Just starting out with Tulsa just because it's a decent ship. Alright, I need to angle here. It's getting hot in here. A lot of action. A lot of ships coming after me. You guys have a favorite ship you like to see on stream today? Let me know in the comments there and I'll pull it out. Probably going to put a focus on to brawls here in a minute. Oh, I'm facing a Giuseppe Verde, i.e. a Marco Polo Italian battleship clone. Oh boy, taking way too many hits. Alright, we're going to switch ships here. I'm going to switch to Brawl. Let's switch to Brawl. It might be a little bit more fun here. Brawl and what's a classic? Double check what setup I have on this. Alright, we'll go with the Schornhorst Black and some 2v2 Brawl. Anybody been trying out anything new cooking-wise or gameplay-wise? Any new games anybody's been checking out? I hear that Among Us is pretty popular. I've been trying that out myself. That and I tried out Fortnite about a week or two ago. That's a decent game too. Well, as for World of Warship news, what have we got? Dalian just came into the shop today. 5 turrets, 130mm Soviet gun firing power. It's a decent ship. I just haven't got her because it's not available for coal. But I'm gonna try to get. I'm gonna try to get Maya when that eventually comes into the game in about a couple weeks' time. I'm sure we'll see it. That's a tier 7 Otago pretty much, which I'm very much interested in. Otago was one of my first premium ships. Torpedoes and guns to boot. So you pretty much get them on all sides with it. I just want to encourage you know. Tell me how your day was. Well, as you know, I'm just going to keep slinging these boats. Schornhorst is a classic 283mm armed cannon. They got 9 of those 283mm guns. This is the black version which is looking more cooler than the normal Scharnhorst, I must say. This ship is known for its good brawling capacity, decent secondaries, and decent torpedoes. As you can see right here, limited in range to 6 kilometers. So the idea of this mode brawls, go head-to-head, 2v2. So this is more upfront and personal than a normal random battle like you just saw there. So let's see who I'm facing. It looks like I'm facing a Fury 1066, Ninja Button, Colorado, and a Flint. Alright, this should be doable. Anyway, how's the weather been where you guys are all at? It's been nice. It's been nice and cold where I'm at. Very chilly and a couple snowstorms here and there. You know? Honestly, I just do not like it when the temperature goes under 0. Brr. Am I right? I'm gonna try to pop around this corner and go get the Flint. Flint is similar to the Pan-Asian cruiser, which they just introduced into the game. Basically, Pan-Asian cruisers have the smoke and the torpedo reload booster at the higher tiers. They're more support ships, so I think I have a good chance. So it looks like the Colorado's spotted, but the Flint is still hiding. I'm going to support my Fiji here. Spud 5000, I'm going to support him. I'm going to get into range quick. I took a good hit there. Anybody have any interesting New Year's resolutions this year? Trying to accomplish any goals? My goal is just to get this channel going up to about 1,000 subscribers. So I'm going to be trying to do these streams, every week. I'm going to come out, I'm going to do a stream, and I'm going to keep going hard. Alright, let's see if I can get a good hit. Colorado here. See if I can start a fire or two on him. Or rely on your HE shells when you're dealing with heavily armored ships like Colorado here, and then your armor piercing when you're more close. Looks like Fiji's launched a few torpedoes off. Let's see here. Not a bad hit. Fiji's taking a little too much damage there, so I had to cover him here. I better switch to armor piercing here. Throw up the spotter, see if I can spot that. If I can spot the enemy Flint there. Flint must be in that smoke cloud over there. Gotta be wary of Flint's torpedoes. Let's see here. I might be able to Citadel him if these guns reload fast enough. Come on. Getting the firepower going on all sides now. Just great. Last one left. Okay. Now we gotta really play hard. If Flynn isn't taken out, I'm gonna have a harder time. Mainly because he can set a lot of fires on me. Dang. Very outgunned here. Ah, so close. If I got my torpedoes off, I would have won that. Need to get my torpedoes off there. Anybody have any favorite tier 7s they'd like me to pull out here? I got a good chunk of them here. Give that a few secs so you guys can hear it. Any tier 7s you guys like me to pull out? How about, let's see here. Is it possible to get that Pan Asian? Nope, it's locked until I complete these missions. Okay, got it. Alright, we're going to pull out a... Bismarck is tier 7. I mean, Bismarck is tier 8. Tier 8. But I do have it, so I'll have to switch modes to play Bismarck. Let's see here. Bismarck. Tier 8. Decked out in the Halloween camo still. Huh. Shows you it's been a while. Here we'll pull up Bismarck. This one's kind of more of a longer range ship. You gotta kind of play it mid to long range with Bismarck. You can't really get close anymore just because you take too much burn damage. Alright, here we go. Anybody have like a ship they want to see come into the game in the future? Oh, I know I took a hard hit there. I think we're running a little bit behind on the stream. There we go. Now it shows me in battle. Also wanted to sit there and just toss out a quick little tidbit here. If you guys like that new Five Nights at Freddy's game, I got some gameplay of that up on Landedkiller Zombies. Probably return to doing some of that later on, but for now I'm going to focus on our main channel here and get some videos out for it this week. Alright. So let's see where all the teams going. So I got one going C, about two going B. Yeah, there's different ships. For me, I'd like to see HMS Renown make an appearance in the game at some point. It sounds like it might actually in the summertime, but that's after they do this whole camo separate from economic bonuses thing, which I'm a little concerned about considering that the economy is already in a bad spot right now with them taking out Indiana territory. That was a popular signal that would take 10% off your service cost of your ships, which was really great. Yeah, like I said, the FNAF Security Breach gameplay, along with the other FNAF gameplays I've done, are up on Landedkiller Zombies. Try to separate everything off into its own different genres when I can. Keep this main channel for World of Warships and some temp run on occasion. I find a good mobile title that has warships in it. I missed. You notice that your accuracy isn't the greatest on these on Bismarck. Wargaming tends to have a little bias against the German ships. Just a bit. It's worse in World of Tanks. World of Tanks, they kind of just make the German tanks just not perform as good as they should be. In my opinion, at least. Like Panzer IV-S is like an absolute beast in World of Tanks Blitz, but you go into the PC version and it's not like that. It's just got terrible acceleration and all that. Alright. Oh, Citadel. Nice. Alright. Jeez. Alright, we're taking a lot of damage here. I gotta. Let's see here. Best course of action in this scenario. Let's see. Gotta see where that. See where this battleship is, the Montana. Get a shot at him. Oh boy, let me turn on my hydro. See what's going on here. Look at that. Georgia just hitting us there. Just kind of caught on this rock shelf here for a minute. Montana. Boy. Cruiser right here. Torpedo spam these days. Alright. Alright, let me see here. What do I got at tier 7? We're just gonna take out P. Heinrich here. Let's see here. Is it all spec'd up for second years or what? Oh yeah, by the way, the Germans are getting a huge nerf bad in the future patch here. 11.1, so it's on the dev blog there. Alright, let's take a minute. Let's talk about Dalian here. So we got this ship trying to get you to get here. Dalian. I'll give my quick thoughts on this. So you get repair party, smoke generator, but it doesn't show you the stats for some silly reason on those. This is like a bigger Hyung-hae in some ways, but it does not have torpedo reload booster like Hyung-hae. See, it's got a good amount of torpedoes here. 4x3, 10 kilometer range, 60 knots speed. Artillery, 5.5 second reload, 130s. So this means it's actually the highest caliber when it comes to Pan-Asian light cruisers. Because I'm sure there's going to be Pan-Asian heavy cruisers at some point or another. Not bad maneuverability. Still went pretty good too. Alright. Take out P. Heinrich here. Alright, we're going to get into another battle here. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I just realized we're close to getting on to the 50th edition of this.
Die Schlacht beginnt.
Alright. Landedkiller is in the house. Let's get into this. Alright, here we go. So this is the Tier 7 of the new German battleship line. No fragile armor, but better secondaries, and we have decent torpedoes. Got one per side. What's your guys' favorite nation in the game? Do you guys have a favorite nation you'd like to see me try? We got Russian, Japanese, American, European. There's a couple of different options I can pull out for ships here. A lot of the historic warships that were in World War II are in this game. We're just missing some exceptions like Renown at the moment. I can pull out Hood next, I suppose. Old HMS Hood. I'm sure you guys know the stories about the Bismarck and the Hood. Alright. Okay, I'm taking some fire here. Try my repair, deal with that. Because I have limited charges of repair party. That's one of the things you have to do is balance out your charge of repair party in this ship. Some torpedoes there. I'm taking a lot of fire damage here. Crazy. And I have to deal with Atlanta. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this is the Tier 7 Italian battleship I eventually want to get to, Caracciolo. Ooh, what do you know? Look who decided to show up. Atlanta. That Atlanta got very lucky.
Sie sind unsere letzte Hoffnung.
Last one left again. Oh boy. Yeah, I agree. I should have killed the battleship. Look at how this is going. Jeez. Yeah, we can pull a Hood next. I have no issues with that. Alright, let's see if I can deal with this battleship quickly. This island between me and the Atlanta. Hi, Funtime Foxy. Welcome to the stream. Battleship out. Now I just got to deal with Atlanta. Alright, how much time we got? 10 minutes, and I'll deal with Atlanta. As long as I watch it for Atlanta storms, I should be able to get them. There's the party. It's nice to see you all. Welcome to the stream. Alright, I gotta take out this Atlanta here. Oh, yep, he's launching torpedoes. Come on, stop. Come on. I'm gonna take evasive action here. Turn around and try to use a side torps. Oh man, it's going for ram. My guns aren't even reloaded. Just going for it at this point. Fire. I don't have my torpedoes reloaded on this side, as you can see. Come on, fire damage, get him. There we go, he's down for the count. Just doing some tier 7 brawls now. I think Hood is on the request list, so we're going to pull out Hood next year. Let's get that. Hood there. Quickly open up these. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Hellhound. Hood in the battle here. Ramming speed. I love that reference. Wow. No carriers and no cruisers. That's crazy. Alright, here we go. I missed the tier 5 brawls. Only gotten 1 or 2 battles there, so I figured I might as well do tier 7 brawls while they're here. Alright, here we go. Oh, the sign up. And I only got a destroyer this time. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. Oh yeah, it was. It was.
Show 'em what we've got, chaps.
You're gonna see ships similar to Hood actually appear in the game in the summertime. They're gonna probably have like speed boost, like Renown. I'm pretty sure Renown is coming in the summer. There is no way that they're gonna forget about Renown. If they didn't forget about Repulse, Renown's not gonna be far behind. That's just my piece. I'm Landedkiller on there too. Oh, it sure did. It sure did. It was a battle where Hood had a lot of holes on it and all that. Like Hood has a sunken camouflage. This is the camouflage that's closest to its war colors. This is the camouflage I run most of the time. I don't like running the sunken camouflage too much. I can show it once I'm back in port. Hood has Sound FX OWO. What? Am I coming out silly? Let me check. Sound FX OWO. Sound test 1 2 3. Sound FX. Little echoing there because I was trying to test the audio on my phone, but it sounds like the sound's still coming through pretty okay. Oh, you mean this sound? Audio's fine, good, good. Okay, I gotta, jeez, I gotta get this New Orleans quick. What do we got? Can I get him? Ah, no, I can't. That rock got in my way. I cover his retreat. Oh, you want to hear the siren? Jeez, that looped the sound. I held down on the key for too long there. I gotta.
Fire.
I actually get improved characteristics when I get a fire. It's a nice skill. I forget if it's called Incinerate skill or what, but it's great. Wonder where that battleship is. Oh, you're right. It is an air raid siren. It's one of my favorite sound effects. Also got a couple others. Oh, there's their battleship. All right. Synop doesn't have torpedoes, so I don't have to worry about those. We're probably gonna go for a ram. Here. I think I have the ram flag equipped here. Oh, dude, you did not just use dirty language around me. Ah.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Synop got me. Alright, let's try the next round. This ought to be fun. I have the captain commander on here. I got him the old way. Now you gotta go through some silly archaic way to get him now. Alright, let's do this. Ramming speed again. People be going for them rams in this mode. Oh, okay, maybe this will be a little easier. Gneisenau. Gneisenau is just like Sharn. Same armament. Except in game they gave it the planned 38mm upgrade. Surrey is a class of heavy cruiser for the British. I don't know if I'm going to get the Dido class when that eventually enters the game. I think that's probably going to be this week or next week that we see HMS Dido actually come into the game. If you play the Ramont, that's actually the same ship pretty much. Have to see if their gun arcs are going to be the same though. The gun arcs on Ramont really annoy me because they're just too high. Oh, you can see why I like this commander. Wrong sound. Here we go again. Let's see here. Give them a quick going to islands in between a by the islands on that's cool. That's cool. I just need to spend more time with it, I think, and then once I spend more time with it, I should get it down. Oh, interesting. Atlanta. Okay. This should be winnable. I just got to play it safe. Nice 203 British guns. Anybody have a favorite ship in the British tech tree besides Hood? You guys like the Dido class? Because that's coming in, like I said, pretty soon. Hear that? This game is known for having the HMS Conqueror on it. It's based on a design of the battleship, a continuation, basically of the British documents that they had during World War II. It's got the awesome 457mm guns. Or should I say it used to. Now Thunderer has those guns. Wargaming. Always making premiums. Like they're made out of nothing. Alright, I gotta be careful here. Oh, man, why did I not equip Hydra? Alright, I just have to play this safe here. I don't want to get too close, so it's just gonna be able to torpedo me and I'm out. Yep, just like I thought. It's too much damage. That's the captain making those sounds there, not me. Yeah, kind of am a little annoyed I took so much damage. Not this again. I'm sorry, guys. I have to keep dealing with... Thanks, Sigma. Thanks. That's what I've been dealing with a lot lately. These bots just come out of nowhere and they just antagonize you. Probably coming after me now more because my channel is actually so close to 250,000 views in total, actually. I don't know. More torpedoes. Alright, I gotta be careful. Yeah, thank you, Hellhound, for dealing with that bot. Appreciate it. Spotter plane up. See what's going on. Alright. Where's that Mahan at? Alright, I gotta deal with this Atlanta. He's gonna keep causing issues. Stay alive. Oh, I am, Straslo. It's just taking it's taking it bit by bit. I'll get there. Let's hope I get there sooner rather than later. Gonna have to do a nice million. When we get to like a million, we're gonna have to do a nice live stream then too. 1,000,000 views. Alright. Atlanta's getting on my nerves here. Setting me on fire. See what you're doing there. Take evasive action. Can't have too much health left. Can't see him. I don't know. We just took a huge hit there. It's that burn damage that always gets you. Anybody have a favorite ship they'd like me to take out next? Any ship requests? Want to go for historical or fictional? Because we got both. I'm just going to choose another tier 7. Let me see. Any other ones I want to pull out here? Belfast. Belfast. Why did I forget that I had this? Let's pull out Belfast. I actually have a better time in Belfast. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, that was a good game. Turpits? Yeah, I can pull out Turpits next. Definitely. Do Belfast here, and then we'll pull out the Turpits. Because if I leave during battle now, I'm going to get a disciplinary penalty pretty much. No pun intended. Alright. Yeah, Turpits will be up next.
Show 'em what we've got, chaps.
I'm suspecting that Belfast will be brought into the game at some point again. I think they're going to try to do that rebalancing like they're doing with Black right now, and they're going to try to bring it back in the game. I have a gut feeling that that's what they intend to do, considering that they're taking the time to bring Black back in the game, which was a Fletcher-class destroyer that pretty much has radar, and it's a little overpowered a bit. Oh, yep. Like I said, Turpits will be up next. Belfast is kind of a little bit. Belfast has a reputation for being pretty strong, so should have a decent game here. Oh, I think so. I don't think they're gonna leave it untouched. I think they're gonna get every premium that was overpowered in the past. They're gonna rebalance them and bring them back. Because if they're messing around with black, there's nothing to stop them from messing around with Belfast. At Belfast 43, just a terrible premium. I just never have luck in that one. I better put up some smoke.
Smoke generator activated. Smoke screen set.
Jeez, I'm still outside of my smoke. Sims is right there. I better get a shot or two out at him. See, the shell's got to fly a bit.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
The destroyers can just sneak up on you. Stay in my smoke here till I spot the Sharn or the Sims again. Don't want to do anything stupid, you know? Kind of already been blown up too many times today. Alright, give this another couple seconds and I'm going to turn on Hydro and go after the Sims. I wonder if the Sims is going to kite around that island over at E5. He's going to go E7. Alright, we gotta get in here. We gotta... Oh, Sims just entered the cap, so he's gotta be... Oh, not Sims, the Sharn. Alright. Turn my Hydro. Do not have torpedoes in this, unlike Belfast 43. Belfast 43 has torpedoes, this one does not. Torpedoes are something very good to have in a ship like this, but unfortunately I don't have them in this version of Belfast. He's got torpedoes, I gotta keep an eye out for him. Oh, he just launched them. Narrow spread too. Jeez. Alright, let's switch to a different ship. What the? Interesting what? Oh. I respond to some. Okay. Alright, let's switch it over to tier 8. Where are you? Where is Trippets? There it is. Let me check setup. Okay, still on secondaries. There we go. Trippets time. Oh, I know, I tried. 07 indeed. I tried. As you can see, we're in a randoms battle. Don't see anybody I know in here. Oh, we got some Wolf Clan in here, so that's nice. I knew Admiral Thunder a little bit back in the early days. I don't really talk that much anymore. He's kind of on the forums and stuff. Frequent forum night. Zeiton? Oh, Funtime Foxy wanted me to take out Turpits. We can do Zeiton next. But yeah, this is... I guess they referred to him as brother or sister ship, depending on which country you're from, pretty much. Some countries refer to ships as female. Germans, they tend to prefer to ships as male, hence their names like Tirpitz and Bismarck. I believe that those were named after admirals, if I'm not mistaken. Either that or naval officers, one of the two. I think there was like a German leader that had the last name of Bismarck, I want to say, or first name of Bismarck. I'm a little fuzzy on the details. I think he was around World War One-ish. World War One-ish. Bismarck something or other. Wilhelm. Count Wilhelm Otto Albrecht von Bismarck Schulzhausen, 1852-1901, German civil servant politician, served as member of Reichstag, president of Registry of Hanover, 1889-89. Youngest son of Otto von Bismarck. Yeah, there's a lot of history behind that. Alfred von Tirpitz. Interesting. All right, I need to. Joy, what am I doing here? Way too far. Should be more in the back. You know how many torpedoes we got? His enemy Zeiton's fired off a lot of torpedoes. So much torpedo spam these days, and Wargaming's not helping either with that. So the accuracy's pretty terrible on these guns. Sometimes get a hit. Baltimore? Why can't I see him? Must be running a concealment build. Yeah, he's right by the island, I see. Trying to get out of this capture. There's too many enemies. Too many enemies here. Got anybody actually want to come in here? Nope. What was that? Is that 104? No, Charles Mantel. Alright, I'm just going to kind of reverse around and wait until I get some more support here. Is Tirpitz going in? The other... Oh, there's another Tirpitz. How did I not know that? Charles Mantel, you going in or what? Let's see here. Way too many enemies here. Baltimore got a mess. Alright, if Mantel's going in, I'll go in too. I do have torpedoes on this one. This again, jeez. Turpitz is good. Yeah, I'm getting tired of that bot showing up too. Tired of that bot showing up every time I live stream. Thanks, Hellhound.
Feueralarm!
Oh, torpedoes.
Kritischer Maschinenschaden!
Oh, okay, let me see here. How to stop. Okay, that link that bot was posting is dangerous, so I hope nobody is caught. Nobody clicked on any links. Hopefully, I caught him in time. Yeah, torpedoes were coming at me from both sides. Yeah, that Lovelace bot is dangerous. So yeah, I gotta keep on that annoying bot. If it shows up, just gotta get rid of it. Thanks, Sigma. Appreciate you. Now we are going to do Zeiton, as that was a ship request. So do we have one for after Zeiton? Next ship request after Zeiton. Taking them now. Oh yeah, gotta collect those. Can't forget to collect your containers. Why do we have grainy effect going on? Let me see here. No, looks like it still goes up to... Okay, looks like you guys are about 5 seconds behind me. Alright, any ship requests for next battle after Zeiton? Ah, maybe we'll try Brandenburg next then. That's another tier 8 German. We can pull out Brandenburg next. Only seemed right after we've been pulling out so many tier 8 German battleships anyway. Brandenburg is like a bigger Odin. It's got the 305mm guns, triple turrets, 4 of them, and it's got torpedoes. More accurate guns. So we're gonna, I think maybe we'll go Brandenburg next unless somebody else has a ship suggestion.
Alle Mann auf Gefechtsstation!
They were for a while. The submarines were on here. They just started in this update of the game. They're gonna be coming back in about 2 months' time. Or a month and a half's time at this point. A month and a half they'll be back. They just took them out of the game because they need to test some mechanics of them more. But I believe that there is super ships also on the live server right now too. You just gotta play tier 10s or whatever, and you gotta play them 4 times, and then you can sit there and get the super ship tokens. I just haven't messed around with them too much, except on public test where you can get them easy. You gotta do this random bundles thing in order to get access to the super ship, so it's a little iffy on whether or not you get them. Yeah, the community is pretty divided on them. They've kind of nerfed them into oblivion, though, so... yeah, I think they're trying to... now they're going to go the other route, and they're going to buff them again. They're going to buff them up a bit and give them some characteristics where they will probably have better homing, is my guess. Probably going to improve the homing on those torpedoes to make them more nasty. This is a weird layout. Why do we have so many battleships on one side, not enough on the other side? Oh boy, this is just like ocean a little bit. Alright. Let me get... oh, ricochets, come on. Alright. Yeah, clown cars and World of Tanks. I tried them a little bit. Not my thing too much. Strasbourg, Elham mainly plays the Blitz version of World of Tanks. I don't think he's played the PC version too much. Blitz is pretty good. Oh man, the good thing about Blitz though is that the battles are a little quicker, and you get to have more fantasy tanks in it. Like they had like the what's it called? Like the AMX CDC, not the CDC, but one of the AMX got a bunch of hybrid designs that they had some giant campaign for to celebrate Blitz's 5th anniversary some time ago. Well, I think the bigger question is, Hellhound, is do you have the Panzer IVS? Because that's my favorite one in the Blitz and the PC versions of World of Tanks. You gotta get that one at some point. That one's fun. It's nice when it's hull down. Hull down and you'll just dominate in it. Then the gun is good on it. As long as you hide the bottom of the tank, it is a good tank. Alright. Some hits on the Zeit. Oh yeah, the first line that ever completed the tier 10 in World of Tanks PC was actually the E50M line. That was a decent line. Liked it because it had a good balance of firepower and speed. Fortunately, they didn't treat the Panther 8.8 that well as a premium in that line. Yeah, well. Panther M10 is pretty good. Oh man, you got the Panther 4-5. That's a good one too. That one's a hard one to get. Yeah, they're gonna be nerfing the secondaries by a couple of seconds on all the German battleships, the new ones anyway. Gotta buff up the old German battleships a little bit one of these days too. Give them more accuracy. They need it. Yeah, Panther M10 is basically like a faster Panzer IVS at tier 7. It's also got better armor too. Was a really hard to obtain tank for a while in the PC version because it was so rare. That along with the RAM 2. RAM 2 was a hard one to get to. Oh boy. Sure, I'm having a lot of competition here today. Tiger tanks are good. Tiger 131's a historical premium in the world of tanks PC. I don't know if it's made it to the... Yeah, it's made it to Blitz by now. It had to have. It had to have. Boy, I can see why they don't want me back here because they got their carrier back here. Yeah, where is everybody going? Whole team abandoned me. Jeez. Man. Destroyed by everybody. Alright, let's figure out a different ship. Oh, Strasla just to clear up something. Some of those premiums show up more often in Blitz than they do on the PC for some weird reason. Oh yeah, that's right. I do know the reason behind that because they're under different developers. Because World of Tanks Blitz is under an American developer versus World of Tanks PCs run by the Russian guys. That's the difference. All right. Let me check something here. Let's see. Do I have enough super ship tokens here or what? Where is it? How exactly do you get them? Must be a mission. Earn 800 base experience tier 10. Ugh. Okie doke. Oh, it does. It does. The developer's a little bit more fair. I just kind of put out a lot of deals when you log into the game every time. That's about it. I think it's time for a little Thunderer action and some randoms. I don't know what a Kuro is. I don't know. I'm just gonna say Tiger 131 because I think it's a better tank. Oh, geez, this map. Oh boy, this is gonna be a slugfest. I'm a bird indeed. Oh man, so you're putting up two tanks that are nearly identical in characteristics. Oof. I'm still going with Tiger 131 though. I think it's decent. But you could make the argument for the Kuro then at that point because it's got that decent camouflage paint on it. Tough decision. Still sticking with Tiger 131 though for historical reasons. Yeah, it does. I just don't. I just haven't pulled that one out in a long time. There's no islands to hide behind. Okay, since we're talking tanks, let's talk about. Let me think here. Let me think. What was the tanks again? Okay. What would you think? What do you think would win, a T-34 or a KV-4 in a 1v1 brawl? Specifically to World of Tanks PC. What do you think would win? The T-34 or the KV-4? Yeah. The American Tier 8 heavy tank premium T-34, not the T-34 Tier 5 Russian medium tank.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Yeah, the Tier 8 American heavy. Yep, that's what I meant. T-34. What do you think would win? The American T-34 or the Russian KV-4? Which one do you think would win? After I get a couple guesses, then I'll give you what I think would win. Yeah, hull down T-34 is formidable. Definitely.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Oh boy, took a hit there. Yeah, you're right. It does lean towards T-34, doesn't it? It does. As for me, I think KV-4 would probably be the one that I think would win just because of its good gun. It's a good gun and not the combination of armor. But the T-34 would win, of course, if it was hull down. So it really just depends on the situation. But for me, I think the T-34 would lose ultimately because the KV-4 would be able to side scrape, be able to pull off a decent one there because it's heavily armored front. Oh, T-34, yeah, it would be a close fight though. I'll say that. Definitely be a close fight. The decent alpha that the T-34 has on its gun is legendary. For me, KV-4. That's good. You're not gonna hurt my feelings by saying T-34. I think it just really depends on how you play them. Yeah, in a lot of hill maps, yeah, T-34 is gonna win. If it's more of a level city map, then the KV-4 is gonna win, I think. Because the maps kind of are all different. Some of them have slopes, some of them don't. Some of them have pretty large city areas like, what was it called? Runeberg? It's called Runeberg. And there's that popular map that has the sloped area and the city area. Very, very common map that you see at nearly all tiers. I can't seem to remember right now. It's set in like a German town or whatever. It's got that playable area in the middle. It kind of looks like a square sort of layout. I think it's Rurenburg, but probably not. Something different.
Torpedoes direct front.
Torpedo spam. Wow. At this point, let's just go for it because there's too many torpedoes.
Hull breach. We're taking on water.
No carriers, which means you can just go all out.
Torpedoes direct front. Torpedoes to starboard. Problem solved, sir. Fire.
Yeah, I just like the KV4, then low probably for the second one after that. Because low was a popular premium I used to run a lot. That's why I used it in my title in the World of Tanks video. It's taking way too much fire. There's way too many enemies right now. Way too many. I want to say that the wargaming story behind the Tiger number 6 was that it was going to be transported via submarine to Japan, which could have been viable considering the different submarines Japan had. It had some pretty big ones. The I-401s probably had the most space, though, if you think about it. But the I-401s making the game at some point, that's going to be crazy. Shogun, Armada, Brawl, Ship's Log. What's this about? I'll just unlock the nonsense. What was this about? Oh yeah, that's right. Asymmetric battles are gone. Oh, the French. Yeah, I kind of have mixed feelings on this ship overall, honestly, because it was so hard to get anyway. I did an outright buyer. I did the half season. I went half in and then half grounded it out. Even then, it was a really tough decision. Honestly. I guess we can pull up Puerto Rico. Yep, the infamous Puerto Rico. The Alaska class with an extra turret. Oh, I think they will bring it back. I think they will. I think they're trying to decide if they're going to do auction or research bureau for them. That's where I think they're going to stick them. I don't think they're going to be sealed. I think it's going to be auction or research bureau. Unfortunately, but research bureau makes the most sense considering the amount of grind that you had to get to most of these missions and all that. Either that or they're going to be really stingy and they're going to create a new type of currency again. Oh, I missed out on Anchorage and Odin. So I'm in that same boat, Straswa. For those that don't know, Puerto Rico was a huge event. It was the first dockyard ship that came into the game that had really hard missions that were on a time limit. And it was really, really, really hard to get this ship. The only reason why I even have one is because I ground out half of the missions and then went about halfway at getting the stages for it. That's how I did it. Hardly anybody was able to get this ship for free. You had to pay something down in order to get it. Some people were ridiculous and just outright bought all the stages and got it. Not me. I ground out at least halfway through the event and then did the other half. I bought the last half of the stages, so I won 50-50 on getting it. Still, it does have its controversial reputation, but like I said, I believe it's going to be Research Bureau. No way they're gonna stick it in there for coal, unfortunately. If they stick it in for coal, I'm gonna be surprised. You guys ever you guys think about visiting any ship museums? I'm thinking I'm gonna take the time to go out and visit one of the ones on the East Coast here, because Texas is being moved, so unfortunately I can't visit USS Texas, so probably Massachusetts or New Jersey. Coughing. Ugh. Zoom tight for me. I need to find an island. Alright, let's see here. Was PR worth the grind? I would say yes and no. It was a hard grind to get it, even with just doing half the missions. But yeah, definitely worth it if it shows up again. You just gotta play her nice and even. You don't want to overextend.
Problem solved, sir.
Oof, so many torpedoes.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
The radar alone is really useful.
Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly.
Welcome to the stream, Yeti. You having a decent day?
I need intelligence data.
Ah, these destroyers are cramping my style.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Alright. I think we need some smoke cover. Something.
Set a smoke screen.
We need to get out of here.
Much obliged. The ship is on fire.
Been torpedo soup, it seems, for a while now.
Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire.
I guess every match has to be sitting in the back and firing from range now. There's too many torpedo soup. Hmm. Additive environment. I would say it performs pretty decently, but you have to play at range, considering the fact that you can burn rather easily in the ship. Burn really easily in the Super Cruiser because they have a 60-second burn timer for whatever reason, when battleships have that same burn timer. I don't get why it's not 45 seconds. That makes more sense. 60 seconds on the burn timer. I'm kind of surprised that the Germans don't have a tier 10 Super Cruiser yet. Let's see here. Are they putting Sevastopol in this update or not? No, I'm not going to look at Grimchesky. Let's see here. Not received. What do we got in here? Black, Odin, Giuseppe Verde. Nope, I do not see it here. I think it's time for some Shikishima action. Yeah, Puerto Rico, played at range, does decently in competitive environment. take survivability skills, survivability concealment build. That's what you want to go for on Puerto Rico. I know there's a lot of ships. I'm not a big fan of this new trend that Wargaming is doing where they release tier 9 premiums for doubloons only and not for coal. I actually tweeted about it, actually. I was like, please make these ships available for coal. It makes it harder for content creators like me. Coal's a free research. Doubloons, you have to spend a lot of money. $70 is a lot for premium. Yeah, I'm still taking ship requests. Nobody's throwing one out here, so I'm just taking off in Shikishima here because it's a steel ship. You don't often see steel ships on streams that much. I'm trying to get the super ship tokens, that way I can try at getting a super ship unlocked here. That's why I've been playing tier 10. It's not my favorite tier to play, actually. My favorite tier to play is probably 7. Just because you get decent ships at that tier. That and for Norai. Honestly, I'm kind of torn if I'm going to go for Ohio or Sevastopol at this point. For Research Bureau, is hard. Harder than Steel, I would say, in some cases. It depends on the time of the year. Yeah. Plus, you got a ton of free XP sitting around. Research Bureau is really hard. You gotta regrind 5 lines. You have the 2x available if you do like a split line, but it just takes so long to grind a line in the first place. I kind of do like the idea of having 381 caliber guns on a cruiser again at tier 10. I'm surprised that we don't have a German variation on this at tier 10. I got some shells coming in. Not much I can do but turn a little bit. Oh, Yamato, okay. Let's see, where are you at? Are you moving? Look at that sound of those guns. Alright. Slow down here. Pretty much, you pretty much unlock it with, I want to say it's your first 3 tier 10s, then it unlocks. Either that or you earn Research Bureau points and unlocks. Research Bureau is hard business. Tell me the shells was. Okay, good. Try not to go too far into cap here because of obvious reasons. Montana gets Schlieffen. I think the Montana's a better target, but he's turning. I chose Shikishima because I've had my eyes on this ship ever since it was announced. And I got Stalingrad because I was like, why not get the original steel ship? But there just really wasn't that much data out on how incomparable performed compared to other ships. And when you're working with a resource like steel, you want to go for a ship that you actually are confident in getting. So many torpedoes today. What is with this? Probably because of the Schlieffen. you can't use. I mean, technically, you could use a visa if you really wanted to convert a bunch of free XP to get a research bureau, but you can't. You can't just get free XP out of nowhere. You actually have to earn it first. Still, the cost is too high to convert free XP. It's not worth it. Not worth to convert free XP. Not worth it. Too much. Oh, you're looking at probably a lot. 200, 300 bucks. It's too much. Yeah, there is such a lust for torpedoes. Yeah, we got insurance, alright. Oh boy. It's the Schlieffens. It has to be the Schlieffens because I don't see no Pan-Asians in here. It's either Zhao or Schlieffen, but there's no Shimikaze. Oh, there is a Shimikaze. Okay, so it might have been the Shimikaze. It's hard to tell sometimes. Let's see if we can get this Zhao from this distance. Shell's gonna end up. No, you're not gonna end up hitting the Zhao because you're traveling a little. You saw him. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the torpedo soup lately. Why Wargaming wants to push us to have more torpedo ships in game. Mostly, I don't get it. Oh, jeez, more torpedoes. These torpedoes make it super hard to push. It's really, really annoying. Look at this. How am I supposed to counter that if nobody's scouting out the torps? Ah, man. What do we got here? Okay, let's take another tier 10 to battle. Let's see here. Let's try Napoli. Should be able to do just fine in Napoli. No, they don't. I think they want the battles to go longer. That's why I think they're doing that. I've been watching some of his tier list videos lately. The one on research bureau ships was interesting. It puts Ohio all the way at the top. Now I want to see what he thinks of Sevastopol. I'll make my decision from there, but it's going to take me... Oh boy, it's going to take me like half a year to get a research bureau ship at normal pace. Oh well. You have to regrind like 5 lines. Then if you're gonna sit there and tell me about ships, what we all just agree for a minute that all these ships that are coming in for doubloons only are ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous. I think that every ship that releases that's in the premium shop should be available for coal or community tokens, you know? It's not that hard to strike that balance. Either make people watch streams or let people earn the coal to get the ships. Sure is torpedo soup. Alright, I need to keep my distance. Any ship requests out there today for tier 10? or any lower tiers. Oh, hang on, what? You got an in-ship request there? Why don't you take a look at the World Warships wiki, see if there's a ship on there that catches your eye. I've got a good chunk of them, so might be able to pull one out here. Oh, Z-23. I like Napoli because it reminds me of two things. One, iChase. This was the last ship that iChase ever did a review on. I liked watching him quite a lot. I'm glad that no Zoopfuse around still making some videos on occasion of Nodzer and Famu, but iChase was the one I would go to first. Now, since he's gone, this feels different now. iChase really liked this ship when he reviewed it. I like it too, I just gotta get used to it more. It brings up a good point. What other tier 10 premiums are they going to try to shoehorn in the game next? Detected. Notice that I don't have SAP shells on this. Wonder if they're going to create a clone of this and have it have SAP shells. They already did that with this Crucipe Verde nonsense. I think they will at some point. Oh, so you checked it out, huh? Yeah, it's a good series. You can tell those took a lot of time and effort to put together. I wonder where he got his footage though for that. Everywhere I look for footage, they're wanting a lot of money just to use it. It's ridiculous. Must have found a archive site or something and pulled the footage from there. Where I look for archive footage, they want like a lot of money just to use even a 30-second clip. It's ridiculous. Let's turn on the smoke repair. I gotta pull retreat here. This is way too much coming at me here. I need to get out of harm's way. There's way too much firepower going on. Don't have Vermont. Could pull out Kansas. Wish I had Vermont. I have Montana. Vermont. I've always wanted to get that ship. I only got up to Kansas though. Still don't have it yet. I'm a long ways off from getting any of these. Wish I could get this. But yeah, the ship Strauss was talking about, I'll show you my progress right there. Where's that specific ship? It is not this branch. It's this one right here from Monty. This is the ship Strauss was talking about. It's got the 457mm guns on it. Heavy striking power. So in order to get to that, I would have to get through this monstrosity here, the Minnesota, which I hear mixed feelings about the ship overall. Right now, the closest thing I'm at to that is Kansas. You guys excited to see the Hornet finally come in the game? I know I am. This isn't how it looks like normally. Kansas normally looks like... Normally Kansas looks like this. But I prefer the space camouflage on it for obvious reasons. Yeah, we can just pull out Kansas. That's the closest I'm getting to Vermont. Whoa, what, Hellhound? Are you going whoa over the big on the camos? The camos are cool. They design a lot of cool camos in this game. Yeah, that too. Wasp was good too. Still gotta get New Jersey in the game too. Seriously. Yeah, I put the camo on it to use in battle here so you get to see it. Oh, we got an Arpeggio ship in here. Interesting. Oh, Arpeggio Blue Steel. That was a great anime if you ever get around to seeing that. It's only in Japanese, but you could watch it with the English subtitles. Thinking about it, I've only ever seen the Naruto series, Dragon Ball, and Arpeggio Blue Steel. Those are the only animes I've ever had time to watch. Yeah, High School Fleet counts in that too. I wasn't too impressed with that one. Yeah, you guys ever watched the Arpeggio Blue Steel anime? They're kind of funny because they got a movie that concludes the series rather well, but you can't watch it anywhere. Oh, yeah, yep. That's one of the ARP commandos you're hearing now. The Maya. This one right here, this one here. Got a lot of the ARPs too. I just don't have the tier 7 ones. There's like a couple tier 7 ones I think I'm missing. That's about it. Oh, you've seen Arpeggio Blue Steel? Have you seen the movie for it too, or? That's where the ARP Yamato camo comes from that movie. It's a big battle. A lot of lasers, a lot of even cooler effects in the main series, actually. They wrap it all up in that movie, though, pretty much. Oh, that just reminds me, I'm behind on getting that Transformers review done. I gotta get that done here soon enough. Get it on Killer Film Reviews. I'm running all over the place tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to get that done before I go run all over the place tomorrow. Also, our main channel vid. I could do a quick one on Nara, I think. I could. I just gotta do a review. I'm not gonna have time to do anything major. Quick ship review, probably. Huh. Somebody has the Admiral Jingles, Captain. I hear it. It goes well, Straswell. The new job goes well. It's a lot of 12-hour shifts. But I'm slowly getting used to it. I'm basically like making a bunch of stuff from machines, pretty much. I will watch the machines. That's about it. Watch these machines, make sure that they're running okay. And drink lots of coffee too. I have to get up really early in the morning for it. I have to get up at like 4. Get up at like 4 o'clock. I'll go back in on Thursday here. Basically, I'm in there for 12 hours a day, so I don't have. Ooh, I just took a big hit. I'm not in there. I'm not able to make too many during the week, so I gotta put out videos for the entire week before I go back. Kremlin has really tough armor.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
This torpedo soup nonsense again. Oh yes, I do have Arizona. There's there it is. Let's see, did we get those super ship tokens? Oh, they sure are killer. They are really hard to deal with. I don't know why Wargaming keeps putting in more and more ships that just spam torpedoes. It's really annoying. What can you do though? Why are people blowing up my LinkedIn? Weird.
Action stations.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go in Arizona. Yeah, they really should. It reminds me of 2017, actually, when they had too many carriers spamming torpedoes, and now we have cruisers and battleships spamming torpedoes. It gets annoying. Sometime Foxy, we're doing your ship. We got Arizona out and ready to go. Too much spam indeed. Too much. I think they wanted to stick Kitakami in the game at 1.2. Ugh. Imagine if they put Kitakami in the game. Ugh. For those that don't know what Kitakami is, it's basically a giant torpedo cruiser with 10 torpedo launchers. And Wargaming wanted to throw that in the game at one point. Glad that they didn't. That should be safe for like a fun mode. Hell, no, don't do that. Oh God, what? Did the stream cut out for a sec? I just hit the Windows key by accident. Well, that's why I kind of did that freeze up for a sec there. Take this Bugiani. Honestly, I wish that they would develop more operations. That's what I really would like to see in the game's future. Less torpedo spam, more operations. Seems like wargaming takes one step forward and then another step backward. I.e., British battlecruisers and yet more
Taking the lead. Torpedoes to starboard.
more nonsense about the economy. Pretty much separating camos from economic bonuses because they want to probably create buyable boosts. That's what they're probably going to do. That's why they're going in that direction. They want you to probably spend money on the boosts like you can on everything else. That way they can redetermine the price. They can price them up and get away with it. Wait. Seriously, I've thought about just like recording a bunch of archive footage, like going in and recording a bunch of battles and then just putting it on a save folder on one of my drives and then pulling it out to remind people of how the game used to be before super ships. But I can't really do that because super ships are in the game. Honestly, this would probably be the best time to do it before the submarines come back. Super ships are one thing, submarines and camo changes are another. Yeah, they're always messing with something. It's like they brought Missouri back, and I'm kind of surprised that there wasn't more of an outroar about that. Oh boy. And that was available during random bundles too. Oh, they're kind of at a standstill right now. The player base is kind of slowing in growth wise. Russia, North American servers going up a little bit. Russia servers going way down. European is going slightly up. Asia is kind of growing faster, but yeah, it's a slow growth overall. You know, I think you brought up Burn last time, didn't you, Straswell? Let's take out Burn. Probably one of the few additions to the game lately that I kind of like. The other one probably being Maya, but Maya's not in the game yet. Yeah, sadly it didn't. It was destroyed in combat. Burn was France's only aircraft carrier during World War II, so that's why I'm pulling it out. It mainly transported gold across the ocean. Sadly, it got scrapped. Arizona, you can still visit in Hawaii. Near the Pearl Harbor Naval Base, but you got to get there when the ferry's up and running, of course. That and Missouri. Yeah, because I remember I think Straza was talking about Burn on the last stream. Let's just start out with some dive bombers. Might as well change things up. Do some planes. Wargame is doing this nonsense where they're messing with engine acceleration on the Japanese and French cruisers. I don't know why. I think it's part of a larger test of a new feature. But why do they have to mess with the acceleration on things? I mean, come on. It's like they got drunk with vodka or something. They're making really weird decisions. Ugh. Oh, I'm sorry that you couldn't see you couldn't see Arizona. I want to see it one of these days. It's just hard to get the. It's just so expensive to travel out that way. really is. I much prefer the skip bombers. Well, that's awesome that you got to walk Missouri. One of the ships that I wish had been preserved was USS Des Moines. That would have been a nice one if they had saved that, but at least Salem got saved, so we'll see that out of Massachusetts. I'm thinking I might as well do a road trip out there. Maybe I'll do a travel vlog. Let's see. See that these skip bombers are the best feature on this ship. Any other museum ships that you like to see, Straswell? And go visit a carrier next, or just kind of holding off because of things right now? It's fine. I think I might as well go out to Massachusetts one of these days and go visit Massachusetts and Salem at that point, because that would be two birds with one stone. And then maybe take a quick trip up to New Jersey to go visit New Jersey, of course. Just tell me I have enough time. Citadel. That's what I like to see. Got it. Finish him off here. Cool, he's out. Any ship requests for the next round here, guys? Oh boy, we got a cruiser coming in here, an Algerie. Not cool. Yeah, I'll take some ship requests again, of course. Any tier is fine. Man, I'm wasting a drop. Should be a key that lets you. I think honestly one of the most interesting camos in the game is probably the Roma camo. The one where it has the beer can on top of it. I suppose that there's one positive that's going to come out of the changes. I'm going to switch that Roma camo. I'm going to keep the bonus on. I'm going to switch it to the Christmas camo because it's more fitting. Honestly, I do like the type. I think it's the Type 3 New Year camo. That's the one I like. Looks good on a lot of ships. It's going to be a tricky time. They said it's going to be a hard update or whatever. I do believe them with that. Honestly. I'm not going to say it's a hard update without putting some meaning behind it. I think that's going to be a part of a giant economy rework. I seriously do. At this point, I think it's going to be a giant economy rework that they're trying to do. They're hiding it behind the camels. Honestly, I kind of agree with one of Sealord Malbound's videos. He did one on Strasbourg. I think that ship is in need of a buff. I think that it just really got treated unfairly. I think it should have really have gotten more HP or something to help it along. I feel like main battery reload booster is just a band-aid. It needs to have something more, like a little speed boost or something. Like, wouldn't it be cool if they gave an emergency speed boost? One charge? And then you could up it to 2 charges with Superintendent? That would be cool. That's something they could do that would be small, that wouldn't be game breaking. Sank him.
On a détruit un cuirassé ennemi. Laser en vol.
Honestly, I think that Salem is definitely on my list of ships to visit. I do watch a lot of the Battleship New Jersey videos. Battleship Texas got its own YouTube channel too, but they haven't uploaded much on it yet. New Jersey pretty much uploads the most often out of any of the museum ships. They need to do something about Olympia. It's high time that Wargaming brings USS Olympia into the game. It's a protected cruiser, before World War One actually, that could fit down with the lower tiers. They just have to mess with the accuracy of the guns a little bit, give it a little slower reload. But honestly, I'm surprised that the ship isn't in the game. It's kind of silly that it's not. I believe it's actually older than Texas. I think it is. Ooh, look at this. Drop on him now. AA is super good.
Pilotage automatique activé.
I don't like these changes where they're going to slowly carry your acceleration. I don't see why they're doing that. They should have did something about spotting, if anything, not mess with the carrier nonsense. But yeah, like I said, that's Wargaming for you. They'll mess with stuff that doesn't need to be messed with. There was this idea I had at one point where I literally had a channel named Landedkiller Plays Random Games, but then I switched that to Landedkiller Zombies. Ah, jeez. Way too many channels already, though. I want to see if I unlock the next mission chain here. Oh, I did. Okay. Hmm. Huh. So asymmetric battles has been changed to this purple temporary battle type icon now. Interesting. Let's pull out remote. Might as well have some fun with that. You guys have a favorite historical battle that you like? I have a couple favorites I like, honestly. Battle of Denmark straight being one. Battle of the Northern Plate. What was that one? Battle of the Bulge. That one's a funny one. What's it saying? What? It's National Fettuccine Alfredo Day and I didn't make Alfredo? Oh. Alfredo. Man. You making... I literally have been eating chicken Alfredo this entire week. And I have not gotten sick of it yet. You know? You can't go wrong with a nice Alfredo. Yeah, Dunkirk is good. They actually made a movie on Dunkirk, I think, not too long ago. Well, technically two movies. One was focused on Churchill, and another one was focused directly on Dunkirk. Good choices. We did actually have a naval operation on Dunkirk at one point in this game. It's just been gone for such a long time now. That's a good one, too. I'm gonna give this another go. This is the Dido class, essentially. The Pan-Asian line. Yeah, for me, it's basically that whole battle of the North Cape, Graf Spee, running away from all the ships. Then Graf Spee gets sunk eventually. You got to remember that Graf Spee was one of the first actions of the war. It's one of the first ships to be lost from the German side. Basically, commerce raider ships.
Smoke generator started.
I need to get behind some smoke. I don't know who this John Miller is. I don't know who you are. John Miller, I don't know you. I don't know what you're talking about there. I don't know who this Milo person is. Yeah, Graf Spee was scuttled. It is quite the story. Unfortunately. Ugh.
Our team has taken the lead.
Okay, Hellhound, we go by the Landedkiller when I'm on stream, okay? Just make sure he knows that. Hello, John Miller. Welcome to the stream. I play Blitz sometimes. Not that much anymore. I just go by Landedkiller on stream for privacy reasons. I'm not Surefire. I don't know who Surefire is. I only go by Landedkiller on my official basis here. I don't use my IRL name on stream for obvious reasons. Yeah. Basically, there's this trend where people get swatted when they use their real names and stuff on stream, so I just try to avoid it.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
It's fine. Just prefer like clan business to the Discord, just Discord message on that sort of thing. That's what I would say.
Victory is in sight.
It's fine. It's fine. I ain't gonna
The ship is on
sit
fire.
there and mess with that. Thanks, Straswa. Thanks.
Problem solved, sir. Smoke screen set.
Boy, let's see if that torpedo gets him. Cool, 2 torpedoes in him. Yeah, alright, let me see here. What should we pull it next? Thanks, Strasbourg. Thanks, Hellhound. You've been doing a good job moderating the stream here. You're doing good. Oh. What was that ship I was going to pull out? Yeah, a lot of camos are pretty vibrant. I think I was going to show the Hood camo. That's what I said I was going to do, right? Yeah. So Hood has a camo on it, which makes it look like it was underwater. Kind of cool, actually. This camo here. I just don't use this camo just because it's not my favorite to see something like this, you know? Yep, you can see it looks pretty worn. Little shell craters. Yeah, let's give Sigma a hand. Thank you, Sigma. You've been helping out great today. You're great. Yeah, that's a good camo, honestly. Alright, let's see what ship. Let's see what other ships I can pull out here. Yep, collapse all around. No, Bismarck also has a camo like that. Let me see here. Oh man, there's so many camos for this ship. I wish I had this one. I do like the gothic look. Yeah, here's Bismarck's camo. See that big shell hole right there? More shell holes in the back. And then it's got its normal one right here. Normal one here. Alright, I think we're gonna do one last round on a ship here. So I'm gonna close my eyes, I'm gonna pick something random. Whatever ship my mouse lands on is the ship I'm doing. So we're just gonna go completely random. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see, what did my mouse land on? Massachusetts Black. I guess we're doing Massachusetts Black then. Okay. Let's get some camos on this. Let's see here. Alright, this is going to be the last battle of the night, Massachusetts Black.
Let's give them a hard time.
Battle starts.
I owe you one.
Oh yeah, there is a lot of those back then. Alright, let's see here. Straswa, Hellhound. You have any videos you like to see me do for ship reviews next? I think I might be able to finish one tonight and get it out by tomorrow. Anybody got any ship reviews they'd like me to do next? Let's throw whatever you want, throw it out there. Doesn't matter the tier. I'll even do a tier 1 if you want me to. For tier 1 ship review, I'm going to sit there and dive more into historical aspects just to fill out the time a bit. Yeah, whatever ship review you guys want to throw out next, I'll do my best to work on that and get that out by tomorrow. Best armored ships. That is an interesting topic. Oh, Agincourt. Okay, yeah, we could do Agincourt. I could do that. But yeah, as for a general overview of armored ships, maybe. That would take some time. I'd have to look at each individual model of ship and take a look-see at. But off the top of my head, I would say Soviet battleships are some of the best armored in the game. Soviet battleships, and then the American one's a close second. Just off the top of my head here. What ship line would I recommend people start out on? Yeah, but yeah, the Russian battleships are good. I think I only played up to the Sinop. That's how far I went up the tree. I haven't played on Sinop in a while. What the hell? This again.
Our team has taken the lead.
I hate that bot.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Ugh. Yeah, these bots just appear out of random. They just ugh.
Our victory is in sight.
Thanks, same. Honestly, I'm thinking we ought to sit there and have some battles where you guys join in on a couple of them and we have some fun divisioning or something. Should do that in the future. We can even do tier 1. But yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, if I'm going to do a guide, it's probably going to be Premium Shop Guide, Steel Guide, Research Bureau Guide, something along the lines of that, just to help people choose what sort of ships to go with. Like, if I were to do an example of what I would do, I'd be like, what steel ships are the best ones to get? Which has the best value? Right now, we're going to show all the steel ships, of course. I would say right now the best steel ship that has the best value is either going to be your Stalingrad or your Incomparable right now. And this one is very muy popular at the moment just because it has torpedoes and decent short range guns. But yes, it was a hard choice for me to choose Stalingrad, as I said before. I wouldn't touch this one because this one is too finicky. Yeah, let's get some division action going sometime in the future. I just gotta sit there and keep the stream schedule consistent. That was my bad. We should have started an hour. Should have started at 5. I'm gonna try to start at 5 next week. I'll probably have a little bit more energy since it won't be a long work week at that point. But I always appreciate everybody that subscribes to the channel, talks about the streams, all that. But, you know, I just got to figure out what's causing that bot to show up in the stream. I got to do some research and figure that out. See if there's a way to stop that from happening. But otherwise, you know, our trusty moderator, Hellhound, and myself, Landedkiller, will take care of that bot if it shows up in stream. But able to do 5 next week. Hellhound, I'm only doing 1 a week. I mean, maybe we'll do it on Wednesday. We'll see what's going on Wednesday. If Wednesday's clear enough, maybe I'll try another time on Wednesday here. So, what do you think about that? We come back for a stream on Wednesday. You think that's a good idea, or you think we should only keep them to Mondays? All right. Let's get it closed out here. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But I just want to see if you guys have any. Do we really want to do streams more than once per week? We'll see. I'll see how I feel on Wednesday. We'll see if we'll come back on Wednesday. Until then, don't forget to like, watch, and subscribe, as I appreciate all the support. We need to find the... Where is that button? If I make it work, then I'll make it work. It just takes time. See you all next time.